Hello, my lovely friends, it's Margaret, and this is a reading vlog. It's Tuesday. Yes, I skipped Monday. I didn't do any writing on Monday. I took a break. And in the process of taking that break, I realized a few things. When I originally started working on NaNoWriMo, I was planning on doing a new draft of a book that I started working on 2 NaNoWriMos previously. I didn't finish that because I got lost in the plot and I just never got around to finishing it. And so I just kind of sat down, I reimagined the plot, did all of that stuff. And I've been trying to rewrite it from the beginning. And that's just not working for me. I was late with doing my prep. I didn't start doing that early enough because I was focused on TQG and trying to do all the crazy stuff that I was trying to do with that. I feel like I need to give this more time and I need to do the prep properly and all of that. And so I think what we're going to do for the rest of November is we're going to focus on finishing TQG because we are 8 chapters, 9 chapters, we are 9 chapters from the end on TQG, and so I want to finish that because I want to start querying it at the beginning of next year. I need to take the time and go over what I've already written for this story, and I need to take the time and like fully flesh out the plot for this story because I still haven't done that. We have most of an outline, but not all of an outline. So I need to do that. So besides finishing TQG, the continuing process for November is going to be focusing on doing the prep for Ash Girl. It's going to be rereading what I've already written for Ash Girl and getting all of that ready and figuring out what I want to keep from that draft and then filling in the holes from there because there are things about my current beginning and stuff that I really like. I think it comes in to focus a lot better than it did in the original draft. I think that there's stuff in this draft that works better. And since I am are we in focus? Yeah, we're in focus. Since I am doing the second point of view for my love interest, I need to sit down and give him his own arc. Like, I need to figure out what the arc of his story is, because I know the arc of my main character's story. I know what's happening for her in that book, but what is his arc? What is his goal? What is he trying to do? I kind of know what question he's wrestling with at the moment. But that's not necessarily a plot arc for him. So I think I'm actually going to put writing this particular book on hold. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see, because I might get an idea and want to write that scene like I did the scene last week. So we are still at 15,000 words. I don't think we're getting any more words. But that's all right. I can't do Scrivener on this computer anyways, so that would be the only reason I'd want to get to 50K. But I do have a write-in tonight, and I'm going to try and get a few chapters of TQG done while I'm at that write-in. And probably not any of the background stuff, because that requires a little bit more of like space to spread out and set up. But I will check in with you guys later. Apparently we're taking my car, which no one thought to tell me. So, laundry is folded. Check out my cool Star Wars pajamas. It has Darth Vader's face on it. Anyways, we got Chipotle. We have eaten food. I have eaten food. And then I folded laundry after sitting and watching my brother and my dad watch a car show. Okay, so, update. I finished a chapter last night. I don't know if I will finish one tonight. I am going to edit videos so that I don't have to do all of the editing tomorrow or Friday. I am rethinking the whole write-a-thon thing and whether or not I'm actually going to, like, majorly participate. I think I'm going to push to finish the draft, mostly. But also, my brother's in town, so I kind of want to hang out with him. So tonight I'm going to work on cleaning and getting my room ready and together. I've got, like 3 hours before I need to be in bed. Tomorrow I need to film at least one video, possibly more than one. And if my brother is here and available, we will be filming the sibling book tag. I don't know if I'll have it up yet. I might not. They'll probably take me. I'll probably get it up around the time that he comes back again. If I can get... Hold on. I'm gonna show you my shame. This isn't even the worst of it. And this mess over here is not even the worst of it. The worst of it, I might have some crooked shelves. Oh wow. Yeah, anyways, so I'm going to try and get my bookshelves reorganized by the end of this weekend because I need to get all of my unread books onto the bookshelf over there. So when we do the first line challenge, he can know which books I have read and which ones I haven't. Where are we? I've changed because it's gotten warmer. So I asked the bro if he thought it was a good idea to just, like, burn the room and start over so I don't have to clean the room. And he said, no, that was a bad idea. Do you know why he said it was a bad idea? Because it encourages bad habits. The bad habit he was talking about, I don't think was arson. I think he was talking about the fact that the bad habit is not cleaning up after yourself. Not the fact that I will burn our entire house down.
You get to play?
Nope, not yet.
It's my turn?
Play.
Your turn.
My turn?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Never mind.
Got a problem?
Was that my son that did that to me?
Don't. Why? What I did what to you?
What did he do?
You won that game. I don't know what you're talking
reversed
about.
fields on me.
Okay, there.
Oh. Okay.
You're still under by 2 cards. You still owe me 2 cards.
Jerk face.
Well, here, Mark, I'm going to try to help you a little.
Oh.
Thanks.
Do you have yellow?
I plan to be productive today and, like, do stuff. And I'm gonna go and do stuff. But I also did just spend... Hold on, let me back up. I also did just spend the last... knocking books down. 6 hours finishing this guy. And I don't know what to do with my life anymore. I don't have the next book. This is a problem. We were at Barnes & Noble yesterday. I could have bought the next book instead of buying the 3 Percy Jackson books that I actually need, but I didn't, and I have a problem. So, anyways, yeah, in case you were wondering, it is Saturday. I have taken Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off. I don't know if I even talked to you on Wednesday. I don't know if I've talked to you since Monday. And I was justifying that because it was Thanksgiving, and we were doing things with family, and then I was taking a nap all day yesterday, and all of that. So I was going to get some housework done, and get some writing done, and get some filming done today, and then I wasn't supposed to finish Akamath until tonight. Because I don't have to be anywhere tomorrow. So I can sleep in. Okay, there we go. Alright, changed angles so that you have a better view of my face. AKA can actually see my face. Anyways, so this is the plan. I'm gonna put on my big girl pants and stop whining about the fact that I cannot stop ACOWAR right now. And then I'm going to go and I am going to do some chores, possibly take care of this guy and the other guy and the one that you can't see behind it, and finish cleaning my room. As you can see, it is much cleaner than it has been in recent years. You can't tell it's improved. It's improved. Unless you really want to go back and, like, judge by old videos. I might get some writing done because we are so close to finishing draft 5 that if I do not finish draft 5,
I don't know. I'm just gonna, like, lock myself in a closet or something. I don't know. I will do some, I don't know. I don't know. Because it's kind of ridiculous at this point if I don't finish it by the end of the month. I've got, like, 8 chapters to go. I can do this. I don't know if I'm gonna get any planning done for Ash Girl. I don't know. I don't really care at this point because I need to get Draft 5 done and I need to get my hands on ACOWAR. The good news is I really do feel like working on TQG now because I'm all about that, like, slow burn, angst, unrequited mess that is happening for, like, most of the beginning, most of Akamath, where everybody thinks that no one actually... Oh my gosh, they're such morons! Like, it is everyone and their mother knows! Everyone and their mother can figure this out, but they can't. They can't get their crap together, and it was glorious, and I loved it. Talking about Akamath now, not my book. Listen, it was not the best book I've ever read, but I still gave it 5 freaking stars because I enjoyed it that much. I also really liked kind of the, I'll talk about this in my review, or, not my review, my wrap-up, yes. But I really did like how it highlighted how relationships can go toxic, and how things can seem fine at the beginning, and then not be fine. And it hit a really important lesson, which is that when someone is kind to you, when you have not had a lot of kindness in your life, even like the most basic things can seem like love. And I think that was a really, really interesting thing for her to explore, and Feyre's kind of evolution through the whole book. This is not a reading vlog, but I don't care. I loved this book. And I liked how they juxtaposed it with the other love interest respecting her and giving her the choice that the first guy was not giving her. Anyways, I'm gonna go do some stuff.
So we spent last night unpacking all of the shelves. We now have 2.5 empty shelves. But these are all of the books I currently own, including that box right there. My main shelf over here is still intact because that one's not changing. But we're going to be putting TBR stuff there, and then I have this shelf and another one on the other side of it to use. So I better get sorting books. So I just got finished filming all of my videos for this week. Sorry, there's a light back there because I'm going to show you my bookshelves here in a minute so you can see what I did, because I got them all organized and they're pretty now. This is giving me a weird... Anyways, makeup on, because I just finished filming 3 videos. One of those, which will eventually be up, is with the bro, so you guys get to meet him. We had a lot of fun filming that video. He got a little violent, but I did encourage him to basically full body slam me off of my chair. I don't know what I was thinking, but it was funny, and I almost died laughing. So anyways, I'm going to switch my camera so that I can show you what I did with my shelves, and you guys can see it. Maybe someday I will do a bookshelf tour. Probably. I don't know. I don't really watch bookshelf tours, so I don't know how much I want to make one. But if you would like a bookshelf tour, and I get enough people asking for one, maybe I'll give you one. Alright, so we have the first shelf, which is my main shelf, which has all of my favorite books. This is kind of like... It's kind of got my fantasy. Basically, I don't really organize my shelves. This one is not organized by genre, at least. It's just organized by which books and things I wanted closest to me. There's my comic book shelf, and we have a shelf of fairy tales all the way down there. I think I'm going to have to move Cinder over there because that's probably where Cinder goes. I don't really do my shelves A to Z, as you will see when we move over to my other, like, fantasy shelf. Over here I have a random light on so that you guys can actually see this, because I have some fantasy there, but I also have some fantasy here because I basically put all of the fantasy books I owned and then took off the ones that I didn't read. So there's room for other books on here. But this is kind of fantasy, and then it's got some like crime novels, and it's got some Christian fiction randomly in there, and my manga that I need to finish. And then down here, I have my dystopians and my urban fantasy and my sci-fi. And there's Cinder, which needs to move over there. And then more urban fantasy. I own a lot of urban fantasy that I read. And then my contemporaries, because that seemed to be a good place to put those. And then down here, all the way at the bottom, squats, is my historical fiction shelf, which is sad looking and things have fallen over. But again, I left room for more books. So actually I should probably, I'm gonna do this there. That doesn't look quite as sad. That's better. There's my historical fiction shelf. And then we walk around over here. My room is still a mess, honestly, but my bookshelves are nice and that's what matters. So here I have my classics and I have my writing books and then the rest of my writing books. And then I have a whole bunch of nonfiction. Oh, this is awful because there's no lighting. I have like just my general kind of nonfiction that needed to be on the shelf to fit on the shelf. I have some literature books, and then I have all of my Christian nonfiction, some of which I don't know if I want to get rid of it because I don't know that I want to inflict some of it on other people, but at the same time, I really don't think I'm ever going to read it again, and I understand better the issues that people have with it. And then here, getting down to the really shadowy shelves, I have some language books that I need to actually work on, and then more just general nonfiction, and those are all the National Geographics from the year I was born, and then exercise books and stuff. And then, if we walk over here, we have a stack of books I'm getting rid of. Yes, Shatter Me is on there. I have one of the original arcs because I have a friend who had an original arc. And then, hold on. And then we go over, there's another box of books that I'm getting rid of. I'm getting rid of my Raven Boys arc that I got from the same friend that gave me this arc and that arc. Because she was getting rid of them and she didn't know what else to do with them. And so, because you can't sell them, because that's wrong. And those are some library books. But then I have my TBR shelf, which I have all of my fantasy here that I haven't read or need to read, and then all of the urban fantasy. These are all my library books right here, because those tend to need a bookshelf. And then I have more, so the urban fantasy starts here, and then it continues on over to here. And then we have all of like my kind of crime thriller novels there. And then it continues down here then to my dystopians and some other random ones that I have that I need to read. Oh, that is a tour of my bookshelves now that they are all organized, and I'm very happy that they are in order. So this week, oh gosh, I don't know that I got any right. No, I finished one chapter of Draft 5 this week, which is our new focus. And then I just kind of took the weekend off to work on other things that I hadn't been working on and spend time with family, and now I'm gonna go. So, yeah, that's the wrap-up for this week, because I'm not getting any writing done tonight, I don't think. But that's fine. I'll have all of next week to finish Draft 5. I want to be done with Draft 5 by the end of November, and we're going to make that happen, guys. We're going to make it happen. All right? Say it with me, Margaret. You are going to make this happen. So that is it for this writing vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed whatever the heck this ends up being. I will see you later when we will talk about more wordy, nerdy things. Bye!